Hi everyone. We've got an extra little video today. I'm recording this on the same day as this is going out. It's going out later on. It's about 1:30. I was going to head out and do a different video and film a different video this afternoon, but it's unable with the weather. So I've decided to do this one. This is one that I've just sort of fell upon. What I'm going to be doing is giving you an update on something that happened yesterday, which is pretty important, I think. And I'm also going to go through a few of the things that I've got planned over the next little bit with the channel. It's just a general chit chat. I haven't done one of these for ages. I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant, I think. First of all, thank you all so much for tuning in this morning. If you haven't seen it already, please check it out with my drive with Liz in the US for the first time. The comments have been lovely as normal. I really do appreciate my viewers and subscribers and their input to things. There's very little negativity and nastiness in my comment section. It's always positive and looking at, you know, different little aspects, exactly how I would want the comment section to be. So thank you all so much. But yeah, Liz is driving the US for the first time. It's an interesting little one as well. Liz sums it up perfectly at the end with what she says about being a nice person. Doesn't take much. If you haven't seen it, please do check it out, and thank you all for tuning in. That's the first thing. The next thing that I would like to go on about is an incident that happened yesterday. Not to me, not driving anyway, but it was someone who I have been training towards part 2 test, and his test was not allowed to go ahead. And I'd like to explain this situation because it's a massive, important part to the people who are training driving instructors, and it's an important part to the people who are learning to become driving instructors. And I think my general viewership are going to be sort of like in on this one as well, because it's all about fairness. Let me explain. The guy who I presented for test is a private hire taxi driver, and he went in his private hire taxi. It's a nice car, it's a lovely place to be. It's where we've done all our training. It's a 2016 Mercedes C-Class. Perfect. It's a little bit unusual for a driving school car, but it was cracking to do the training, no issues with it. It was always clean, it was always tidy, but the examiner refused to take it on one basis, which is out of order, and this is my little gripe. They refused to take it because it had no valid MOT. Hang on, you say, well, why was I okay using it? Well, it's got a taxi MOT. The examiner, that was his only reason in not allowing this test to go out, because it's got a taxi MOT. First point, taxi MOTs are of a higher standard. It says that on the gov.uk site. They're of a higher standard than the normal MOTs. No issues. The car's road legal. The examiner even admitted themselves, because I actually spoke to the examiner on the phone shortly after the refusal to take it out. My candidate called me. Come on. My candidate called me and I spoke to the examiner. The examiner was good as gold, but he admitted himself that the police would have no issues with this car being on the road. He said that it was because it doesn't have an official DVLA MOT is their choice for refusal to take it out. Now, next thing, this decision, and I asked him about this. He said this decision was made just over a week ago by one of his superiors in a meeting. So it was a closed meeting. None of this information or decision making has been given to the general public, because again, on the gov.uk website, where it says about vehicles that can be presented for part 2 test, it says nothing about this restriction. So it's not been given to the general public. It's not been given to people like myself who probably need to know. And all because of this it may have caused my candidate to not be able to qualify in the 2-year period. You get 2 years to qualify to become a driving instructor, and you've got to complete all 3 exams, part 1 theory, part 2 driving, part 3 teaching, within this 2-year period. At the moment, the waiting list for these tests are horrendous. My candidate has been waiting 5 months, I would say, for this test. And now, because of this cancellation, he's probably, if he doesn't get through first time, he's probably not going to be able to complete the qualification within the set period. And he will have to start again. And that's through no fault of his own, presenting a car that satisfies all the criteria that's set out on their website and what I've known before. And I will double clarify that as well. I've had people over the last 3 months present a car that they use for a private hire driver as their car for the part 2 test, and it's been totally acceptable. So this is just a change where the DVSA have changed this within house and not told anyone. Bang out of order. Any excuse, in my opinion, not to conduct a test. Take the 111 quid, and then my candidate is left booking another one, and like I said, maybe in a situation where he won't have time to have the given 3 attempts at each exam process if he needs them. Not good. I am complaining about this. I've got the say so from my candidate, who's not originally from the UK, so my sort of like wording is going to be a little bit more use than his. I am letting you out, well done. So he's given me the okay to present the complaint to the examiner, which I have done already. I'm going to let you know of this response. So it's really important for the people who are training. Massive shout out as well to all my members. Thank you so much for the support. We've got well over 100 members consistently. If you haven't seen it, there's a stage 1 membership, just a thanks to Ashley for maybe learning something or feeling a bit safer or saving a bit of fuel. £2 a month. There's a £6 a month part 2, which is every Monday I upload some part 2 content, in other words, further driving, where I maybe talk about a particular subject or teach someone doing a part 2 training. Then there's a part 3 to it. I think it's £23 a month, which is all the part 3 stuff. Obviously, with each phase that you go up, you always get the lower stuff as well. So a massive thanks to all my members. But yeah, I think my viewership will see the unfairness of this situation and probably agree. So I will let you know on that. Other things that are happening. Just at the moment, you cannot use code Ashley for the VFO dashcams. That is because the Black Friday discounts that vfo.co.uk are having. So if you would like to wait for my discount, you're going to have to wait for another week or so, December the 2nd, that it finishes. Interestingly though, and I don't know why this is, little disappointment. Suppose it's a lot of the companies are going to do this on Black Friday. The company who I've got the affiliate links with, I noticed the A329 dashcam, which I recently gave away. Thanks, Sean, as well. The guy who won the dashcam, thanks for your communication. It's in the post. Posted this morning. It'll be with you tomorrow. That's Sunday as well. So yeah, on the website, interestingly, before I found out that my code wasn't working, the price for the A329 was 359 quid. It's now gone up to 379. I don't know why some companies do that. I don't know whether it was just on special promotion before, but the Black Friday discount on that particular camera, it's more expensive than it was prior to Black Friday, and you don't get my discount. So please wait until the 2nd. Just on that as well, they're good as gold at vfo.co.uk. Got great working relationship with them. But I've also been asked many times why, or can I get a discount for people who are not in the UK? And the answer is, bear with me. I'm constantly in contact with VFO in China, where the cameras are produced. They were the ones who sent me the A329 to give away. And they were actually, I've been in contact with them prior to my affiliation with the UK-based company, VFO. So bear with me on that. I might soon be able to help everyone out worldwide with a discount. Might even be through Amazon as well. So bear with me on that. But thank you all for your support. Next thing, going forward, what have we got going on with the channel? Just skipping back to the memberships just for a little second. I am going to start doing a few live streams. First of all, with the memberships, we're going to see how they go. Different Q&A sessions on different topics where I'll hopefully get some decent interaction. But we'll see how successful they are and whether I can do it properly. I only want to do it to everyone if I can do it properly. So bear with us on that, but that is coming. I've got a huge, big new series coming up where I'm not going to let it out of the bag yet exactly what we're doing, but it's going to be something that I'm pretty certain a lot of people, most people will have an affiliation with and a decent appreciation of what I'm trying to portray. Again, there's always going to be an educational element. It is going to be involving a car purchase. That's all I'm going to say. So that's coming soon. Have I got any trips planned over the next little bit? No, but I've said it before, I wasn't able to do it this year, 2024, but I'm going to try and make sure it happens in 2025. I am going to get to the Nürburgring. Don't know how and what in, but we will see. That is something that will be going on this year, hopefully, unless something else goes on. The only issue that I've always got is timescale to fit stuff in. I'm still training probably 35 hours a week, training and driving instructors. I've only got a few pupils left as well. It's mainly instructors who I'm helping out, but it's fitting stuff in, especially with these darker nights that we've got at the minute. So there's bits going on. An update on my complaint about the driving instructor in Leeds, who many of you saw. I've received nothing back from the DVSA yet. They do say when you put in the complaint that they try and get back to, is it 90% of the people within 10 working days, and it hasn't been quite 10 working days yet. So we're all right for now. I just wonder whether anyone else has had a reply, because I know a number of people. Now, regarding that situation, I have put, and I will do again, a little olive branch out to that driving instructor to say, I'm here to help. Please do get in touch. Honestly, if she keeps on doubling down on what she's doing, it's not going to help anyone. If I can step in and change that situation, just allow her to see the light, brilliant. I haven't done and I won't be doing any more follow-ups to any of the videos for two reasons. She doesn't deserve any more publicity, so please don't be going off subscribing to her. Honestly, she doesn't deserve any publicity with how she operates, and I also think she's not very well. I really don't think she's very well, and there's a duty of care that I do have to show sometimes. I want people to pile on and keep on. She's had plenty of that, and honestly, she just needs a little bit of time to reflect. Hopefully DVSA are going to get involved and talk to her about her conduct, and hopefully that makes her see the light, that it's not just people on the internet having a go. So that's where we're at with that. Anything else going on? Got plenty other things happening. Don't know whether you saw recently, but I've bought a road bike from the cycling channel. If you haven't subscribed to the cycling channel, please do. again, to get my safe road messages out there to more people is my be all and end all. It's not about earning money. I don't actually need YouTube to earn money. I work hard enough myself. YouTube is my little side thing, my little baby that I'm passionate about, and I'm using it primarily to get the best messages out there. It does eat into my time, so I do have to make something from YouTube, but I don't actually need it. If I didn't do YouTube, I'd be totally fine doing the stuff that I do. So that's where we're at with it. So thank you all for your support. Is there anything that you would like to see me do over the next 12 months? These years don't half roll round really quickly. But if there is anything that you'd like to see me go off and do, if there's any people as well, I'm going to start up, tell you what I haven't done for a while, which I've got plans to again, drive with my viewers. I've got an email folder with all of you people, you brilliant people who have said, come and have a drive with me, this car, that car. I am going to go home now and get in touch with a couple of people and see whether I can organise a little bit more of drive with my viewers. Some real interesting stuff that we've done. Hopefully we can improve that going forward as well and get it even more interesting and even more content. So yeah, if you've got anything interesting that you'd like me to come off and see and drive with you, give us a shout. I have got a little plan to go back up and go and see Simon, one of my long-term viewers and subscribers, in his Kia EV6 before he gets rid of it. He's getting a new car, but I have said for a couple of years that I'm going to go off and have a drive of that. That is in the process of being organised. So if you've got anything else interesting, please let me know. That's about it. I'm off home now to edit this video and get it out to you before, hopefully, 5-6 o'clock. So this is today. It's off the cuff, as always, never scripted. Apologies if there's plenty of erms, there probably will be, but I actually don't care. Keep safe, I'll see you soon, and thanks for tuning in.